In this video, we're going to give you the complete guide to healthy cooking oils. We get asked all the time about what oils to cook with, how we cook. Do you change oils for stir fry? Do you change oils for eggs? What kind of oils do you put on as condiments on your salads, etc.? And we're going to try to unravel some of that now for you. There's an important fact we want you to really keep in mind with this. It's called smoke point. And when you know and understand the smoke point of these various oils that Dr. Michele is going to talk about, you'll know which one to select for which type of cooking you're at right now. So, Dr. Michele, there's a bunch of them out here, but I first want you to touch on that thing called coconut oil. That's my favorite. Coconut
oil is one of the best oils to cook with because it has a very low smoke point. That's the point, or a very high smoke point. It's the point at which the oil is denatured or oxidized. And when an oil is oxidized, it undergoes an oxidative process that is much like the process of oxidation in your system. It's like your system becomes rusty. So you want to cook with oils that have a very high smoke point so that they do not oxidize and when you ingest them cause rust.
And just so you know the smoke point, what happens is the heat gets to that particular oil, it comes up in a blue flame and ends up falling into ashes, and those ashes are the oxidation of that particular oil, and that gets in your system. So you really want to watch the temperature. So the first one she talked about was the coconut oil. What about olive oil?
Olive oil is really good for cooking at low heat. It's oxidized a little bit more readily as the temperature goes up, meaning if the heat is high, it's going to be a little bit rusty when it hits your palate or your digestive system. Olive oil is really better to be used in a salad with a little balsamic vinaigrette. The biggest difference with olives and olive oil is that the olive oil is 100% fat, while olives really only contain 20% fat. And when we cook with olive oil, we want to remember to keep that heat low because the smoke point of olive oil is low.
And understand too, one thing about the smoke point, that the more refinement in the particular oil, that makes the smoke point elevate. And the more unrefined it is, obviously that makes it lower in the smoke point. One of my favorites is avocado oil. Talk to us about that.
Avocado oil is a pressed oil from the fruit of the Persea American avocado. It is a very good oil to cook with because it has a high smoke point, both in the unrefined and refined state. So avocado is an oil to reach for when you're going to the store. It has a high heat tolerance, meaning that smoke point is very high.
Now, there's one that I want to talk about too. It's called ghee. And a lot of people, first of all, don't know what it is. But what are some of the benefits of ghee?
Well, ghee is used in the Ayurvedic cooking style. Ghee is basically a butter that's cleared from milk solids. It's kind of golden in color and has a really neat, nutty kind of flavor, so you can use it for flavoring your food. Its smoking point is also very high, so it can be used to cook at high heat, like your coconut oil or your avocado oil. So you have a couple oils that you can vary in your cooking plate or your cooking pots to give you some different flavors and tastes, ghee being one of it.
So this gives you a whole new meaning to the phrase, you need to change your oil. We got a bonus for you. If you'll get on the link right now, you can download the smoke point chart, and that's a cool bonus for you. In the meantime, have fun cooking and enjoy these neat tips on oils.